What's up, beautiful people? Listen, Darama, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be checking this video, and it's titled Harry and Meghan Try to Disrupt Kate Middleton's Return to Trooping the Color. Seriously. Interesting. I'm excited to check this one out. You know, gotta say, let's check it out.
But you chose a wonderful weekend to be here because, of course, we didn't know until back end of last week that the Princess of Wales, Kate, was going to return to public duties on the Trooping of the Colour, and so she did.
Okay, well, we have to be realistic that it was a one-time appearance and she will slowly phase back into royal life when she feels better. But what a thrill to see her. I mean, this is the first time we've seen her live in person since Christmas.
Right.
And you and I were just discussing off camera how amazing she looked. She looked gorgeous.
Yes.
She did. She looked very, very pleased to be out there, didn't she?
She did.
She looked happy. She was with her children. She was with her family. And obviously she would know how important this was for all sorts of reasons.
Right.
I mean, I'm not even going to talk about the ridiculous notions and rumours that go on, but just to sort of show everyone that she is, you know, on the road to recovery. She said it's, you know, it's a long road, it's a difficult road, and you know there will be, you know, moments of being frightened and all the rest of it. But the children looked very happy. The family looked very happy.
And I think that that's a really great point. The children were gleeful. The children were carefree. And I feel like that's a good indication that things at home are good.
Right.
But she is a leader. I do believe that they want to squash some of the speculation which continues to circulate because the internet is a toxic hellhole.
It is.
But I also think that she knows that statistically, I mean, polling-wise, she is the most popular member of the British royal family all over the world. Yeah. And she is the future of the monarchy, so it's important that we see her. It's important that we see her well. And she wants to support not only the king on his birthday, but, you know, the heir. She wants to, you know, support Prince William.
Because he's had quite a difficult job, hasn't he, during these months where, you know, we saw what happened over Easter, a video, they finally released a video with her speaking straight to camera. You know, there was the picture kind of mismatch and, you know, all of that nonsense. And so it's been a tough old year for William, hasn't it?
It has, and he's had a lot on his shoulders. He's taken on a lot more responsibility, and this is somebody that they used to call the reluctant prince.
Yes.
And all of a sudden he's had to step up, take on more work for both his father and his wife. And he's had to, I mean, this is while he's taking a beating from Montecito, California. And we really have never seen him kind of cave under the negativity that's been thrust at him from America either.
Right. And also, let's not forget, his own father, who was at the trooping, of course, himself, decided not to go on horseback. He went in a carriage, you know, but he's got a situation where, and I can't imagine what this might be like, where his wife and his father are both suffering from cancer.
I know. It's got to be very hard on him. And we are seeing real strength in him as well throughout this process.
Right. And it was a great occasion, as it always is. You know, the weather was decent for it. And
you are crazy. The weather was not... I was pouring rain on us out there.
Was it?
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking at it now, and it looked like it was all right. I mean, we had rain on and off where I was.
It was on and off,
And that's the thing. But, I mean, you know, you see, this is the difference between Californians and Londoners. We say, actually, the rain was all right. It was fine. What do you mean?
Oh, no, it was fun. I mean, I had a very big raincoat
we're comparing it to Rishi Sunak standing outside Downing Street soaking wet.
Oh, my God.
You know, that wasn't great. But, you know. But meanwhile, you mentioned the Montecito Massive. They just had to get something done, didn't they? They had to get an announcement out.
Is this not the most... I mean, I thought it was a joke when I first saw it. I thought it was a joke. Harry's BFF, polo BFF, Nacho, posting on Instagram gifts from Meghan Markle, a raspberry jam. She's extended the brand. We've gone on to raspberry. And dog biscuits.
Dog biscuits.
And this, of course, just hours before all eyes are on Trooping the Color, the whole world watching this beautiful display. And I think that a lot of us predicted this. How are Harry and Meghan going to try to disrupt Trooping the Color? How are they going to try to distract from the royal family looking strong, powerful, and influential? And they did it with dog biscuits.
They came up with the dog biscuits. I mean, it is pathetic. It's almost as though now they've run out of road, haven't they? They've kind of gone, Well, I guess we're just going to have to kind of raise the white flag, but try and go somehow gracefully. Dog biscuits really not the way to go, though.
Exactly. I don't know if Meghan's trying to transition her brand into be earthy, like, oh, I'm making my own jam, feed your dog organic dog biscuits. I don't know if she's trying to say I'm earthy and change her brand or whatever, her reputation, I guess I could say. But she's going to have a hard time shaking her mean girl reputation.
Yes.
She looks like a mean girl. And dropping dog biscuits right before we see the Princess of Wales for the first time in 6 months doesn't help that transition.
No, and also it doesn't help her husband.
Because let me know if actually you believe that she did this intentionally or they did this intentionally, because it honestly don't make sense. And do you think they know what they were doing? Because this is like, exactly the word, the mean girl. Because actually nothing is actually surprising, but I mean, why that on that exact day? Like, sometimes you just wonder, like, what is running through your mind? And here I was, like, asking the exact same question: what exactly will be running through their mind for them not being able to attend the trooping, the color? But obviously they've got plans. But let's even talk about the highlight of the day: Princess Catherine looking beautiful, stunning, healthy, and everything. And exactly, with Prince William dealing with his father, the king, health issues, and his wife health issues, is tough. But again, it just goes to show how strong he is with everything the family is going through and being there for the family, which is beautiful to see. But I loved every bit of what we got to see for the tripping, the color, beautiful, 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 lovely momento. But let's go on.
That transition.
No, and also it doesn't help her husband's kind of ability to make it back into the fold, which he clearly would quite like to do, but he's not going to be able to do as long as these kind of stupid stunts keep kind of being brought up,
Well, between trooping and the beautiful photos, because we got multiple photos
of course,
on
the Father's Day photos. Yeah,
between trooping and Father's Day, I felt like we really saw the royal family unified, a strong unit. This is a family that cares for each other, is supporting each other, and loves one another. And some people have said, well, Harry's missing. I think that's okay.
Yes.
I think that they are stronger without him.
I think the British people have now more or less, given up on Harry. I think there's nothing that, there was very few people that I spoke to or that we hear from on this station when he wasn't able to see his father the last time he came over. Nobody was surprised, nobody cared, and nobody felt bad for Harry.
Yeah.
They were just like, off you go, back to your little Montecito hideaway. Don't bother coming back.
Right. I think that unfortunately, but fortunately, cancer has really made this family so much stronger. And there's you see it. You saw it on the balcony so many times. A real love and affection for one another, and that's not something we've heard Prince Harry complain about the lack of that, and we are visually seeing it so much stronger with Harry gone.
Yes, I suppose the next time we'll see him is the next court case he's got, because he's got permission, hasn't he, to appeal yet again. I don't know how many more appeals he gets. Yet again, this case of wanting protection for his family when he comes here. But considering he never brings them here, I'm not quite sure why he's doing it.
Right. Well, they did kind of give him a hand slap in that department, because he asked for them to expedite it.
Right.
He wanted, to kind of cut in line. And they said, there's no reason for you to cut in line.
Right.
So he will continue to challenge that. But it does feel like the only time we see Harry is when he's over here in court pitching a fit.
Right.
Much more so
than...
It's
almost like a child having a tantrum, that he doesn't get his own way, so he just keeps going and going and going until he does.
And trying to punish his family members by refusing to see them. No, that's fine. We're actually we're over here healing. We're peaceful.
We're okay.
This is a peaceful space now.
Right. But I mean, we're only halfway through the year. What's the rest of the year going to look like? Because as hopefully we see more of Kate, we see more of the King as well. We're going to see less and less, it seems to me, of Harry and Meghan.
Not if they have anything to do with it, because I mean, Harry and Meghan have to, they've run out of family secrets.
Yeah.
I mean, there was a significant amount of pages left out of Spare, so I think that's Harry's last ditch effort if he has to go there. But realistically, now they're trying to shove down our throats entertainment content, Meghan gardening, Meghan in the kitchen, Harry on a polo field, and that's going to be a hard sell, so they're going to have to break out and do some media for that. So I think we are likely to see more Harry and Meghan because it's going to be a hard sell, this polo content. Meghan stirring a bowl of dog biscuits in a kitchen, I just don't think that that's necessarily something that the audience is yearning for.
No, I really don't. And still, if you go on the website, this American Riviera Orchard, I mean, there's not much you can actually buy, is there?
No, you can just type in your email address so that Meghan can later sell your content if they, worst comes to worst.
Right. Oh dear, absolutely dreadful. So your plans for how long are you going to be here for?
I'm here until, I want to go to Ascot. Some people have told me it's Ascot.
Right.
And then Rupert Bell told me it's Ascot. So
I say Ascot.
Do you have an opinion? Okay.
I say Ascot, yeah.
Okay,
but I don't always say it right. So, I don't say everything the right way because I spent time in America. My parents were Scottish. I'm all over the place with my.
But let's talk about this. Obviously, with everything that they're doing like this, I mean, Harry and Meghan, the family would be like, okay, it looks like they don't want to unify with the family. And at this point, nobody knows what they will come up with. It honestly is not making sense. And here it is. Lots of people will be thinking maybe it's time for them to resolve their issues and all and come together as family. But no, they keep on pulling up things that will make the family not trust them. It honestly don't make sense. And yeah, at this point, honestly, lots of people have given up on them wanting to be part of the royal family, or people have given up on them to say, okay, it's time for them to, they are waiting for them to unify at this point. But, obviously, with Princess Catherine making this appearance, it will be most likely the case when she is ready to make any more appearances, then she will. But other than that, I don't think she's officially resumed based on her health issues and everything. But again, it was such delight to see her attend the Trooping the Color and making this time or spending this time with the family and everything. It was beautiful to see and to behold. But again, Kinsey is actually right. Maybe we might even see more of Prince Harry and Meghan, because one don't even know what they will come up with and all of that. And at this point, we're just wondering, like, what is this quest and thirst for being in the spotlight so bad? It don't make sense. But let me know what you think about this. I'm sure tons of people have interesting things to share. I would really love you to share that. You can share the useful information you think might be really helpful. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and all of that stuff. And until next time, see you in the next video.